He asked me, he say, how many of you are working to the area? I say, we are 3.
You told the message you're 3.
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea to carry to
The message you want to give you what?
tea. Hot milk tea. Hot milk tea.
Oh, milk tea.
Yeah.
For you to drink.
With bread.
The bread.
3 pieces of real bread.
With egg inside.
With egg inside my butter. So when I carry it to the man, say carry to the man. When you give it to the man, then you must come back to the car.
So the fool man give you now, you carry now so you can go convince your friend now.
Yeah. When I give it to the man, the man say thank you. I say okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right car. So one of my friends called me.
And the same man you going to now?
Yeah, the same man.
And the man tell you say he want for you to go steal.
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say clean the car. Then they are 2 now.
In the Jeep.
In a Jeep. Then they are 2.
A big Jeep.
Yeah. Black BG, photo G. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all inside.
No, Papa, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the whole town now. You can judge people.
I just asking you a question, sorry.
You can judge people like you can here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
The way you talk in the question, can I say when I move from here, I'll free? Can I say when I move from here, I'll free? You said one talk again. I wanted to make a whole talk clear to you, but you double in the question. Hi, land looking, hi, looking. Then you want to post another more word there again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to talk again. And said they call me to the office at OSP.
I think you explained to me that you come to get paid. You say you carry the tea to the man. After you carry the tea to the man, and you come now. So what next now?
And for me, I'll not fair.
Nobody, you getting very. You say asking too much question. Hey, there's me things. Say make your egg and bread. You bring it. Okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Okay, sorry.
If you
I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry.
When I give you answer now, then you.
Okay. Explain again. I'm not asking you no more question again. Okay, let's go ahead now.
Go to school. The English say I need the English.
Okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Sorry.
See, Ali, you take time. You take time.
I'm taking time. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Say I can take time
to explain. Yeah, okay.
For the next 13 days, I will keep you crying. And you're crying all over the place? What I will continue to do, I've already succeeded in completely demoralizing your base. You're just crying all over the place. I haven't even started. I'm just warming up. How dare you, foolish, desperate people, talk about rescue country. Joseph Boakai couldn't even rescue himself. So when you passing around, oh, cause that day, cause that. Where were you when I raised raising money left and right to feed him and fly him from hospital to hospital? Where were you all sitting there talking nonsense? Talking about cause I ain't got no integrity. I didn't have integrity when I was feeding Joseph Boakai, your God. Bunch of ungrateful people. Have you heard Joseph Boakai deny that I was raising money left and right to feed him? Have you heard him deny it? He would never deny it because he knows this to be true.
Some of you people thought I was never going to create families of Boakai. Yeah. Because I went to campus. I'm not criticizing because I want to criticize. I'm criticizing because we said yesterday, former President we are right private jet. When the Joseph Boakai brought to power is riding private jet from here to go to Southampton. Yeah. But I will speak because people exactly saw me when I was passing to go to my convoy. Spend my own money to bring him to power because we thought the wrong yesterday was going to be right today. Yeah. I had no regret to vote against one person. But the people that are brought to power will regret why I have to vote for them. They can be this country is a better place and will be a better place. Yes, sir. Because there's money in the country that we can live for. We don't need money from outside. So, but we don't want to empower people here. You say
it's very hard to go steal to the mainland too.
Oh, so the man wanted for you to go steal from the web post.
Yeah. He said I'm joining to go steal to the web mainland too. They get money into the store, they will go take it from there. I said, my man, how many bars for the same leisure?
And how can the people catch you now?
The people. Before the man called me back, now on the 18th, they more.
The same man now.
Yeah, the same man.
The same man who want for you to go steal.
Yeah, he called me on the 18th.
Yeah.
Now in the around about 8:30, the man called me. He said, "Oh, my man, I'll let you be there and call you back
So
again."
that time you go to work?
I go to work.
You live for your working place, you come to the man.
Yeah, I'm from to my working area to Clarence to now go to the man.
To go steal now.
No, I'm not go steal. I'm not go steal. I go to yeah. How you question me, man? The thing you want for me to explain for you to understand, then still questioning me, doubling the question. How many talk clear now?
Okay, let's go now. I beg you, sorry.
I say
When I call you in the now.
when the man come in there,
Yeah.
he asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say we are 3.
You told the message you're 3.
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea to carry to the
message you give
tea. Have me tea.
Oh, milk tea.
Yeah.
For you to bring.
With bread. 3 pieces of bread.
With eggs out.
With every time my butter. So
Convince your friend.
yeah, when I give it to the man, the man say thank you. I say okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right now. So one of my friends call me.
And the same way you go to now.
Yeah, I say, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say, clean the car. They are 2 now. Then they are 2.
Big Jigo.
Yeah. That BG. 4G. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
Air condition all is out.
you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll be the water now. You can judge people.
I'm asking you a question, sorry.
You can judge people that can
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
the way you double the question, I say when I move from here, I'm free. Yeah, I say when I move from here, I'm free. You said one talk again. I wanted to mean it. Who talk clear to you, but you double the question. Hi, not looking. Hi, looking. Then you want post and no more word again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to talk again. And said it for me.
When they were coming, they said they were liberators. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they came their time, they changed their mind. When they came their time, they changed their mind.
Oh, yes, indeed. What a great day.
What kind of people?
What a wonderful opportunity it feels.
Whether you raping our women,
And indeed, we are back.
killing our children.
We are back behind these microphones to engage on the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development. After a very restful and, of course, revealing weekend, it's good to be back. Good morning, Liberia. Good morning, just wherever you are this morning. This pleasant Monday morning across the length and breadth of Liberia, whether it's in Lofa County, Grand Cape Man County, Bombing County, Grand Bassa, River Cess, River G, Grand Jida, Bonk Nimba. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Liberia's most informative breakfast platform, where we discuss the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development. Without fear nor favor, we speak truth to power, and that's what we are, the People's Radio. Good morning to our friends in the diaspora. It's always a good thing to have you join us for conversations around some of the most engaging public conversation right here on 87.9. Too many things to talk about, lots of things happening in the country. Yes, indeed, this is where you get the analysis of those issues. So, like I said earlier, the weekend was kind of revealing. Too many things, too many drama. This morning, what does the menu look like? Well loaded. And all of us gonna get the gist of what it is this morning. You want to stick, you want to remain very glued. And we like the way the debates are kind of evolving of late. The national debate is evolving. The exposures are coming out. And some of what we've been seeing for many, many years that have informed our position, particularly on the Unity Party organization, are coming to full reality. Sometimes a lot of you find it difficult to understand why we hold the position we hold firmly against the Unity Party organization. Some of it is coming as clear, crystal clear, for all of us to see and make reasons around it and see whether you can forgive, whether you will ever forgive the Unity Party for the plunder, the thievery, the corruption, the embezzlement, the compromises that they've done to this country, the hurt that they've caused Liberia. They've caused all of us, our lives are behind today because these folks, these elements compromised the welfare, well-being of our country many, many years ago. When that very unpopular decision was made in 2005 to usher this devilish Unity Party as a ruling party in our country. They went ahead, mortgaging Liberia natural resources, selling the future of this country, signing contracts for 50 years, 25 years, something we have absolutely no clue on. For very bare minimum for the benefit of the people and the country. Oh yes, these latest debates and revelations are quite important, quite eye-opening, and of course it set the stage for a renewed public conversations around Liberia and of course the issue confronting Liberia. And it's important that this is taking place at the time where the consciousness of our country has evolved. It has evolved significantly. And young people as young as 15, 16, 17 have got the capacity to understand some of these national debates, conversations. Oh yes, indeed. Then we all will have the moment. We all will have the moment to be judges. The biggest debate of the weekend centered around revelations made by leaders or managers at the B Mountain mining company there in Grand Cape County. And if you all can serve us justice, you will remember, oh yeah, several times Austin and I sat right here on these platforms and spoke our minds and position on the renewal, the extension of the B Mountain concession, just as we did with Asilometer. We have always held our patriotic ground, reviewing the performances of these companies, and of course reviewing the terms and contracts of these concessions. We have said no, this cannot be Liberia. This cannot be Liberia. We must not. Oh yes, we did not win this debate, but at least posterity will remember that two young people used the power of their platforms to communicate that these companies, these concessions has been entered into were only benefiting to a few, while the vast majority of our people languish in abject poverty, the communities in backwardness, poor health, poor education, poor sanitation. Oh yeah, who hosts a multi-million-dollar, $1 billion company, and then the community lacks safe drinking water. Only in Liberia, in this part of the world, you see that happen. Oh yeah, we sounded the caveat, We raised our voices, but yet the people did not listen. And today is a good thing for all of these to be coming full glare. And now I see politicians, lawmakers, senators, executive officials showing blame here, there, and yonder. A great moment to have these national conversations. The B Mountain. We're hearing too many things about it. $1 billion is money out of Liberia with just 3%, accounting for somewhere around $30 million. When you take $1 billion from the country and you get a country $30 million in royalty, and then there's a law on the book, in fact, that says Liberia cannot get more than 10% in royalty, or 5% in royalty. Who are those making these laws? Who are those? Of course, Mr. Boakai has been in government for over 45 years. Tell me how he is not a culprit in this national scheme, grand scheme to rob this country. Folks, to talk more about this, we've invited a former lawmaker, a flow fighter, Honorable Akaras Moses Gray will be our guest at 8:30 this morning to unpack all of what you need to understand around the B Mountain thing, the relationship with the current ruling Unity Party, the role the B Mountain play, and why the government has remained silent on these flagrant violations and robbery that's going on there, and what is the hope and prospect. Of course, we are even hearing that the reason for which the former commerce minister actually was forced to resign was because he stood a ground against B Mountain. Okay, so who's the actual defender of B Mountain exploitation and robbery of Grand Cayman County? And the Caymantinians continue to surrender their sovereignty, their votes, and their rights to the Unity Party. The Unity Party continue to deal them devastating blow. In 2013, they brought a company who's mining their resources, mining everything, polluting their waters, leaving them no school, leaving them no hospital. Folks, what a beautiful conversation it promises to be. Okay, we also, over the weekend, heard a concerted and unbending desire by the president of the Republic of Liberia to sponsor the expulsion of District Number 10 Representative Yeke Koluba. Of course, it just tells you exactly what the priority of the government is, to clamp down on critical voices, dissenting opinions, and opposition views, seriously injuring our democracy and undermining the essence of check and balance in governance. The shape and size of the conversation, we're going to be munching on that in the meantime, between time until Honorable Gray will join us for our actual conversations around the B Mountain and other things. But just before that, we'll bring in some different updates across different concessions, particularly in the extractive industry that were signed that Mr. Joseph Boakai's signature is on. That the Unity Party did to this country. We will read them for you. You will hear them. And then you will know why Abu, among many things. I cannot. Unity Party is a dangerous organization. Part of our team song, and folks, once we come back, we can rumble through the issues right here for you, bring you some update on other critical issues happening in Liberia.
crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you will report it. Don't take law in your hands for the real authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must talk it. And I mean you cheche, you wait for your safety. If you see don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Okay, Crime Stopper Liberia. Welcome, folks. This is the nation's premier breakfast platform. And okay, it's good to be back on this beautiful Monday morning. Good morning to our friends, the keke riders, the taxi drivers, and just all of you out there. It's good to have you. It's good to have you join us. Okay. So please, just a few updates for you, right? So this morning, I mean, not this morning, but today at around the afternoon hour, right? Just to let you know, the Opposition Congress for Democratic Change, the CDC, will be holding a major press conference speaking to a wide range of critical national issues. This is very, very important that you pay attention to. As you all have said, we need to hear the party talking. The party has got to speak, especially at these critical times. It is also important that the party becomes very, very reflective and sober in addressing critical issues. And to do that, the party must be observant, observe very properly, and try to, the party's position can be knee-jerk in most appropriate instances. So, and I'm told this address will be delivered by the chairman of the party, right? Augustus Kowo, Augusta Janga Kowo, will address the nation at later on today, right? So the CDC will be speaking. I know there are a lot of issues. You're kind of wondering, and it's on the eve of April 14. If you all know. Anyway, April 14 is my birthday, so that's what I mean. Yeah, but it's important. April 14 signifies a very, very significant day in the history of our country. So the CDC address comes a day to the 14th of April. And then the Student Unification Party has also set tomorrow, April 14th, as its national protest for job, right? For job and what? Job and justice protest. SUP is the Student Unification Party of the University of Liberia, right? It's a campus-based political organization, but that has played a significant role in shaping the politics of our country as far back as the 70s and coming to today. So, Soup voice have never left the shows of Liberian mainstream politics. So it's coming out. They've done it severally, and they've said that. So they continue to receive endorsements as well, right? They continue to receive endorsements. So tomorrow, if they're going to keep to their words, Soup will be staging a protest. What's the size of it? How is it going to be like? I can't say. I can't predict, right? We've been trying to reach out to the leadership. Maybe before the close of the day, we'll get something, and then we can update you on it. But just keep abreast with what is expected on tomorrow. But on today, the CDC is having a very big press conference to speak to issues. This is important because you know why? The country belongs to all of us, and actors, right? Actors and stakeholders must never remain silent in the face of gross abuses of our country's sovereignty and, of course, gross negligence of constitutional duties on the part of the executive and, of course, the president's office. When Liberians continue to cry and cry and cry, and all the government sees pleasure in now is to increase taxes, increase burden. So to you all who've always tried to say, oh, I wouldn't just talking, they're just talking, and blah, blah, blah. You see the power of talking. Every day I come here, what do I tell you? Speak out, speak. When they were trying to impose a very stupid taxation on all of you, imagine a useless government trying to tax Kobo Oma them, tailor shop people, garages, tax them. Are we responsible for your uselessness? And then you're flying business class, you're hiring private jets when there is no money to run the government. Then you put the burden on our poor people. What did we do? We did not organize protests. We did not go there to something. We made noise with it right here. The whole of last week, we dedicated our show to it. We spoke about it. And what are we hearing? The authoritarian Boakai has backpedaled. But he must backpedal. We challenge him to maintain it. Boakai not meant to insist that they will roll out that nonsense policy coming from the Liberia Tourism Authority. Are we responsible? Oh, you don't know you have to do due diligence and prepare adequately before establishing institutions? And you must have the necessary resources to fund and run the institution. You don't know you have to do that. You can't say Kobo people should go pay your staff that you hire, your partisans that you put in the agency. That nonsense. We dare you, double dare you. If you try it, it's not going to work. And that's why, oh yeah, it's good for you that you roll it back. Your nonsense partisan zealots, you go tell him to implement. Who will pay? Nobody will pay, and it will become serious. You see, these guys, they listen to us. They're afraid of us. That's what you don't know. We sat here, we use this. You see us with anything, we get our mouth. And that's why we encourage all of you, right? Speak out. Don't pacify the suffering that you're going through. Speak out, voice out your concern. The government will be compelled to listen, compelled to do the right thing. But if you don't, you are compensating. You're compensating for the hardship and the neglect the government continue to perpetuate. And that's what you must put an end to by speaking. When the time is right, you speak out. Voice it. And you're not even suspending and say, oh, we'll suspend, we'll look at it. You're not coming back. You will find money to run this country. You will find money, right, to implement your vision. You will find money to implement your arrest agenda. You will find it. We're not paying CAPA. You're already increasing taxes. Right? Goods and service tax, 13%. Do you know what that means? Right? Just go to the supermarket and go make a purchase. And then you look at your receipt. Then you know how much that you're contributing to this useless government every day. And yesterday they're doing nothing. Gas price going up. Rest price coming go up. All they're doing, buying brand new cars. Over 2,000 brand new vehicles in 2 years that this useless government has purchased. Then they got to come take money from Kobo Oman and say, "I can't pay tax." Barber shop, I can't pay tax. What did your uselessness? You're passing around here dancing. Oh, what say you come and rescue? Like Kobo Oman, you're depending on to come rescue. My people. Like Kobo Oman, you're depending on to come rescue. And times are tough. Things are very, very hard. And this is no joke. And in the midst of that, what they're trying to do, create distraction. In fact, what I need to tell you, at this point, CDC is not your problem. Do not allow this failed administration to distract your focus from the real issues, right? And try to always peddle lies and propaganda around and busy you with CDC conversation. No. CDC has been long dealt with 6 years ago. And if there must be a conversation about the CDC, we have to start having that in 2028 up to 2029. And it will be in our constitutional purview to make a choice and a decision on that, right? But to try to scapegoat the failures and excesses of this useless organization misleading our country is unacceptable. Now, in the face of that, and that's what I've said. Hey, John, we're talking about Guinea border thing. We ain't resolved it yet. We haven't resolved Guinea border thing yet. Liberians, in this age and time, Liberia territory has been ceded. Right? The government gave out Liberia's land, Liberia property. And the people who caused that, government is not going after them. The government is about to use millions of our country money to remove Yeke Koluba. Because as a patriot, as Yeke is, he voiced his outrage about the deliberate compromise of our land. And then you say, oh, the national security. The man who took dredge, illegal dredge, and created and invited the chaos on us. A man who received 10 pickups from the junta in Guinea. He compromised national security. A man who received millions from the Guinean junta. He compromised, stood on podium, right, and said that Dumuya was his friend. That old man, he compromised national security. That Yeke Koluba, who came to the country and became angry about the fact that the land that we all have moved from the day we were born to be Liberia's territory is being negotiated and, of course, giving away, with government doing absolutely nothing. You think they care? If we are talking about removal, you think that Yeke will all be removing? So these are the real national conversations that must be going on. But guess what? To create distraction, this old, new liar, Stanton Waterspoon, is reintroduced to come with a co-opted narrative about, right? There is division in CDC. Even if there is division in CDC, should Liberian people that are hungry be focused about what kind of division in CDC? Which is not even the case. Why is it even important? Right? Why is it even important that we should keep focusing our attention on that? But for public information purposes, I'd like to clarify from a well-placed source within the hierarchical order of the CDC that so-called breaking news or that so-called information from Stanton and other UPICs propaganda, diabolical, distracting, and it has no basis. Absolutely. Do not waste your time. Let's continue to focus on what this government promised and what they are not delivering on. That's where the debate must be about. And you always need to look at, you need to check the credibility of the individual talking to you. This is since Stanton Waterspoon made that lie that the Guinean people have left Solomba. You remember? And we had to come in and debunk him. And then our good friend Julius then had to go all the way to Solomba, rigs his lay old car. He went there to serve Liberian with undiluted facts. I would say that in the country, we allow a man with a checker record sit somewhere in the comfort of his basement in another jurisdiction and want to decide or detect what happened in this country. Right? A globally known convict. These are the things Liberians need to wake up from. These are the things Liberians need to wake up from. How many more lives must this man? The man who himself came on his own show and admit that all the things we were saying during the election, we lie, we concocted these things. He heard himself about he said we'll reveal some of the things that we did. So what other thing you need? That man can tell you, say, oh, Sonny, the man is being used. A stooge is not only a person who does not have financial capability or something, right? Stooge can come in different forms. Right? For as long as you're being used deceptively to undermine sanity in society, you're a stooge. Like Sumo Moba. A young man who is desperately failing his people after being elected, and then he went ahead to elect himself to be a puppet for a regime. And ever since, he has just been stooging all over the place. Doing all he can to get attention. Say you won't remove. That what District 13 people elected you for? To go remove Yeke? Was that what District 13 people elected you for? To go remove Yeke? And you always know. Your party is so, crafty. They be like, they always use these punks who do not understand the actual purpose and can't stand for anything. They use their hands to take something from the fire. When they wanted to go after Fonati Kofa, who they use? Tomofala, Greedy Hunter, Tifa, Greedy Hunter. That one, when the conversation about the concession company and start coming up, you all need to put it all good. We need to pull it out good. We need to cleanse the society. All the men and the basis for which the men they get trucks in the concession company, they will tell us the agreement that allowed them to have machinery in the concession company as lawmakers, they will tell us, you will see, weird things will come. See this here, blah, 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 right? You know, for how many years these guys have been perpetuating themselves in power? And see Jeremiah Kun acting that he's shocked. He knows what's going on in Kinjor. But folks, that is exactly what it is. Let me also let you know that there is a situation with our money market, with our banks. Okay, things are tough in the country. Things are tough in the country. Very, very tough. So the Central Bank of Liberia this morning issued a statement announcing that each or every commercial bank should include 1% in coins denomination. For example, when you go withdraw 10,000 LD, 1% of that 10,000, the bank should give it to you in coins. When you go withdraw 500 LD, 1% of that 500 should be in coins. They should pay in coins. The new law, your rescue now made, right? That is that. And your rescue, the reason you see rescue is creating the Yeke is to cover the disasters around the desire, the criminal desire to print additional Liberian dollars, so that we will not be focused on asking the appropriate, necessary questions around that as to why, right? And evaluating the feasibility of those reasons. So they mix it up with the Yeke Koluba thing. We all be fighting over, oh, Yeke can be removed, Yeke cannot be removed, having debate while they are passing on and authorizing the printing of additional Liberian dollar banknote. And by the time we are done with the Yeke confusion, then you see on the market, or you hear in the news, the government of Liberia, the legislature has granted approval, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when they will tell how many billions of Liberian dollars they're printing and why. So where is the money? What account for a shortage of LD on the market that the government wants to print LD? During the CDC time, right? When the CDC government opted for print, there were lots of mutilated notes on the market in the lower denomination. Lots, billions of mutilated money, tier money. And it needed to be changed. It needed to be replaced. So the CDC adopted a policy to reintroduce coins, especially for the lower denomination. And it worked, right? Ever since then, do you see tier money in your community? Do you see people passing around tier money, bring your tier money? No. So that is what you call, a workable government policy grounded in the interest of the people. But where big shots go sit down, they say they want more money and then they decide to print country money. Is that why? And that's why the government will have to tell us why they want to, but why are they making it a secret? Why can't the Central Bank of Liberia tell us, right? Why are they trying to cover up that conversation? Lawmakers will be busy about Yeke Koluba thing, and the committee will just do a note, send it, and say, oh, we approve, we get your approval, you'll go ahead because you have a regime, a speaker, and a regime pro tempore. We're in serious mess. The actual brunt of what is happening to Liberia now may not even be felt just immediately. It is the bare minimum impact that we'll be feeling, that we are currently feeling. But the actual damages that's happening to this country, we'll start to see them show face 4 or 5 years from now, 6 years from now. That's when the actual impact and disaster of the Oranto deal, right? The LTM deal. That's when you start to feel it. That's when you prefer riding bicycle in your own country than owning a car. Let it be a time. They say they play the spoon can reach before more open. We ain't really reached there yet. And the good thing is we all will feel it. We all will go through it. So those of you who are defending, keep defending. And then when we shall have successfully aborted this miscarriage, this unwanted pregnancy, they rescue government. It's an unwanted, it's equal to an unwanted pregnancy. When we shall have aborted or prematurely delivered this useless pregnancy that we are carrying, that's become a burden on our country, it has become a calamity, right? You see that? This is a calamity. Every sector of the country is feeling the burn and the pinch of this nonsense headed by a failed old man. Greedy. 2029, we will remove this nonsense. This thing is not going to stay. And we're saying it with confidence and boldness, without fear, with no stupors. We're going to remove you. We're going to remove all of you from power. As a lawmaker, as a senator, as a representative, aligning with this useless government, we will remove you democratically. We will remove you without any, we'll remove all of you. All of you don't have a seat anymore. will remove you by every means possible. You will not. Our country will not continue to go down. And all of you sycophants and bootlickers that want to keep, you will go on that side and be doing your sycophants. But we'll reclaim this country. We'll take this country back from this nonsense. That's what we'll do. Oh, you think we're joking? And that's when that will begin the rebirth of our country. By that time, we already know. Then we'll start investigating all of it. We'll investigate Jeremiah Kun Hospital in Nimba. We'll investigate Tomo Farah, all his schools. We'll investigate Sir Joseph. We will reclaim all these things then back to the state. Oh yeah, that's what we'll do. So y'all can do. The good thing is you've lost the trust of the Liberian people already. There is no coming back for you. Absolutely not. There is no turnaround. At this point, we already know. You have failed this country. You have extended asylum meter up to 2050 with an option, right? With an advantageous option for asylum meter to remain for another 25 years plus this 25 is 50 years. You've sold out Liberia for 50 years to asylum meter. Unity Party, rescue government, fellow Liberians. These things you don't know. When we used to be here, oh, don't do the one asylum meter. For just one time 200 signature bonus, Baka sell the country, right? Sell Nimba country, sell Bon country, sell Grand Bassa country for what? $200 million. One time signature bonus. He sold these 3 countries, sold the entire country. Where Guinea Red Cross is mining the side of the Nimba Mountain and making billions out of it. Where we are here, the billion go to the foreigners and Baka take kickbacks. He went there. Baka is so small. Baka didn't see nothing. Baka went to the place and started praising the people. Wait. We'll take our time. We'll get the asylum meter contract that they sign, the extension that they do. You will read it for you. You will hold your head. And your client will be Martin. Asylum meter won't come. And I see them. How did they run it? The people that have 6 years to run this country, they ain't sound no new something. Then you jump in and say, oh, CDC support the country. CDC support the country. Will know. Let's come to the real issue. So while the debate was going on about the revelations made over the weekend by B Mountain managers to the vice president, Jeremiah Kun, who's passing around from place to place, achieving nothing, and somebody who is part of the sport, Jeremiah Kun, Tomo Farah, right? Sir Joseph, Yomli Kanga Lawrence, all of them. Listen. So in 2023, an LERTI report came out, Liberia Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative, that tracked that tracked activities within our extractive industry to ensure transparency in the sector. The LERTI did its annual report. And in that, right, the agency captured, the institution captured the extractive companies' investment information. That means company within the extractive industry. I want you to pay keen attention to this. The extractive industry, when you hear people saying, oh, Liberia is rich, but we poor, Liberia get mineral resources, blah, 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 right? That's what we are talking about here. We're talking about the thing God gave the country for everybody to benefit from. But for everybody to benefit from, it is born out of the quality of negotiation and decisions we make, right? Because we do not have the expertise. So there will be experts that will come, there will be investors that will come. But based on the quality of our negotiation with them and the contract or the concession we enter with them, that's how we're able to reap benefits from our natural blessings. Right? What is the case in Liberia? Judging by the 2023 extractive companies investment information released by the LERTI. You understand? Just providing for us, Liberians, and information, a snapshot information on what is it and the companies that have or that hold concession rights in these industries. About 10 of them were listed. 10 companies were listed. And in this report, it talks about the companies, right? The investment size, the size of their investment, the sector that they are investing in. I want you to listen, yo. The location of their investment, the county or the region, right? And the duration of their contracts assigned by our government of Liberia, right? The date the contract started with the country and the date the contract is supposed to expire or end. It's important. So these are very critical information. It will help you to know who signed that kind of contract, how long they signed the contract for, right? Where is it going to affect in terms of county or location? What is there for us to benefit as a country? And then you will begin to sit down and assess. And all of this came into full after the cessation of hostility in the country, Liberia returned to democracy, blah, blah, blah. So from 2005 to now, in the space of 26 years, the billion that have left this country here. And in that 26 years, there is one party that have managed or led this country for the significant portion of that 26 years period that we post-war Liberia, so to speak. The Unity Party. And the Unity Party, you will know from this report, right, gave out about 99% of these contracts and under these terms and conditions. You think a male like me is supposed to like and appreciate this, the Unity Party organization, for what I have to pay? I don't go to school. Go. You look at what when they sign a contract, 25 year, 50 year, even you come to APN terminal, service contract and all, they can get 25 year, 50 year. Let the human being that in the country not get sense. Or if they doubted themselves, did that mean that generation after them will not be sensible enough to take ownership? What kind of group of organizations? Anytime they come to power, they are the one always outsourcing, giving the country resources, right? Committing the country to fraudulent contracts. You remember the Global Witness report on the United Party government and her management of our natural resources. 66 concessions agreements signed in the country. Less than 4 meet best international standards. The rest of the other ones, the collector kickback for it. Bouaka was vice president, and you want to think he's immune of the mess. And when I sit in places, I hear Bouaka spew gibberish about they damage this country. Who damaged this country equal to you? Who damaged this country equal to you? Right? Listen. Number one, Sam Darby Goodrich Plantation. That's the first company. The investment size of Sam Darby is $800 million. The sector is agriculture. Location is Bomi and Cape Mount. Right? Contract duration 63 years. Unity Party awarded Sam Darby 63 years contract. They have sold out to another company, right? The contract started July 29, 2009. In 2009, they gave out Sam Darby, they gave out the Cape Mount people and Bomi people land for 63 years, right, to Sam Darby. 63 years to Sam Darby. And that contract will end. Sam Darby ownership of those lands in those areas will end, you know when? 2072. In 2009, United Party signed a contract with Sam Dame for bombing in Cape Mount that will end in 2072. Unity Party. We leave from there, we come to the next. Western Cluster. $2.6 billion investment size. Mining. That's what they're into, the sector mining. Right? Location, Mano River. The money in the Mano River. Right? The United Party signed a 25 years contract with them on August 2011. 2011, who was Vice President? Joseph Boakai. His signature is affixed to this. Right? And in 2011, Joseph Boakai signed this contract knowing fully well that these people will have authority over that river and mining there, right? Up to when? 2036. Before Liberia can do anything about this concern with Semi Darby. Western Cluster. Then you have the China Union investment, $2.6 billion mining in Bone County. 25 years, another 25 years. January, they signed this contract January 19, 2009. And it's expected in January 18, 2034. In 2009, they signed contract. 2034. You think when CDC came here, they had anything to do? These people committed the country future. CDC had a government to run. They needed to focus on that. So why did you sign the contract for that duration? Why did you do that? And then you can't blame CDC. Oh, why CDC? As if to say you do not know the processes, the international law governing these contracts. And I see your lazy supporters who say, oh, but in says you get contract for 30 some more years, 50 years. And then say in says and post a movie. Or the CDC more busy yourself fighting war with global mining giants. Why did you give our country natural resources up for all these years? Equatorial palm oil, $100 million agriculture, Grand Bassa County, 25 years. Starts August 6, 2008. Ends August 5, 2033. Maryland oil pine plantation, $64 million agriculture. Maryland County, 25 years. With an automatic extension of 10 years. Automatic extension of 10 years. It started August 2011. Ends August 2036. Kavala Rubber Corporation, $78 million. That's the investment size. Agriculture, Maryland, 50 years. Joseph Boakai signed to it. 50 years. 50 years. A freaking 50 years. These buggers sold this country. And they all got some sort of shares in these companies. If you didn't take your own then you still have small kickback that coming from there. August 2011 ends August 2061. So the people of Maryland County will have to do with Kavala Rubber Corporation up to August 2061. Mita Steel Holding, $1.6 billion. Mining, Nimba, Bong, and Grand Bassa, 25 years. August 2010. They signed this contract. And ends August 9, 2035. But guess what? They have already extended it by another 25 years with an automatic 25-year extension. So ArcelorMittal has like 50 years under her belt from this very Unity Party government. You sit down, you're still looking for who's responsible for Liberia backwardness post-war. BHP Billiton Liberia. So it's not active, but still holds a valid license, right? BHP Billiton is not active anymore, but because of the duration they get they still having a license, they're passing around with $1.5 billion mining rights in Nimba and River Cess, 25 years. They signed this contract June 4, 2010, and it ends June 3, 2035. Up to 2035, BHP Billiton still hold the license over these counties. Golden Verulan Liberia Incorporated, $2 billion concession. Agriculture, Maryland, Sino, River Cess, River G, and Grand Coup, 65 years. Ellen and Bwaka signed to them September 1, 2010, and their contract expires September 9, 2075. 2075. They're not all feature the people are selling. They both sold our feature. We're passing around. Our feature. A small group of people in the rogue organization called Unit Party just sold everybody feature. All the things we're doing. Putu Iron Ore Mining Incorporated is not active. They still have valid license, right? And they're having conversation. The very vice president is in charge to go there and they're trying to do some kind of thing with it again. But just to let you know, that is $2 billion. Mining. Grand Jida County, 25 years. It starts 2005, they signed this. And it's going to end 2030. So they're trying to give them additional 25 years or maybe 50 years. Bao Chico was what the CDC signed. A $500 million mining concession in Bapolu for 25 years, June 2022 to June 2047. One, what the UP mortgage 9. Let's hear your thought. Right after which we'll call and talk to former district number 8 lawmaker Akaras Moses Gray on these subjects and more. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call. And look, have you asked why only certain group of people get powerful and rich? They get trucking company, they get machinery company, they get construction company. Tomo Fala, Sir Joseph, Jeremiah Kuhn, their mind and power ain't leave no fortune with them. But out of a sudden, they just reach, and we're reading all these contracts to you. Almost all of them were in the legislature when these things happen. Who do you think got the greatest share of kickbacks? So Bwaka misused his own and started living on loan 6 years after. Are we responsible for that? Are we? Should we be apologizing for that? Let's take your calls. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Brother Abu. Thank you for the show. Thank you much. Jefferson Slipper calling from the Virginia Speaker District 11.
Go ahead.
People the people together. When they say they are evil and they are turning evil, they will continue to tell them, telling the young people, the acting they have no right to the country to get good things.
So who rather destroy the country now? Who destroy the country? So the country 50 signing 50-year concession. Some people they get a document passing around with the country resources while people are suffering in the country.
But the people can look for people who are more to use them. So nobody can use it, and they are using it now.
Okay, thank you very much. In 2013, the Sun B Mountain, the other one. Good morning.
Hello? Yeah,
hello.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I hear you describe your mountain.
No, because Honorable Gray will be coming to talk to us more about that, so I hold that one. Honorable Gray will be joining us shortly. We're going to have conversation about B Mountain. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. We're talking basically about the extractive industry. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm fine. Let's hear you.
This is the right of Gibraltar. That is Johnny Hackman, according to my comfort in Broville.
Mm-hmm.
This United Party doesn't work for this country.
Never. They have never meant well for us.
No, since 2005. These are the people, the same people that signed the 66 bogus agreement around here.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Well, the people that kind of just sell the country. Look at the type of thing that you're reading. Which one is there for the unborn generation?
Yeah.
The people kind of they don't think about the country. The people only there for themselves. Yes, a man that never even have money to even purchase a trouser for himself. To care himself to hospital. But you see how the man mortgage in the country. And outside this huge socket and like guy lying. You go talking to you, I mean, you get someone that coming out to just throw insult at you. But the guy, I can show you about this guy don't be punished. All with policy guy and new resources and
it is not only to take the money from power. Look, these people need to account. All the men that are passing on, they say they rich people. The country need to rally. The masses need to wake up for these people that sign all these contracts. They must give account. You can't you set a country future, right? 70 years, 50 years for what? We fools in the country. Good morning. Morning.
Yeah, morning, man.
Go ahead, my brother.
Abu, ADP from Chicken Soup Factory.
Go ahead.
Abu. You know, Abu, I think you are reading just a coupon cash me. How many of people get access to most of the documents that you get right, Abu? So, for what you did just now, Abu, most of our people get knowledge on some other things, Abu. Tell me, Abu, what you think my son will benefit? Because look at my age now. Look at what age. If the people is reaching themselves on a daily basis, Abu, what do you expect?
Yeah, but it's all the contract now will end 2074, 2075, 2080. Then what we will get now?
What do you get? So what's that girl with benefit? Only a few people.
I see people dancing blue water for Unity Party. Me?
You see what can bring profit in this country, Abu? If you get a puppy that was suffering in poverty, that said good, it make them go out of salt water and for the good to get big. At the end of the day today, you make the puppy so rich, Uncle. That is why if people get anybody in Uncle do in election, don't vote for that type of person.
Okay, thank you very much. And then after doing all that, they said, Asilometer, we've been crying. CDC refused. Then you can't get it for another 50 years. Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Morning.
Yeah, how you doing, brother?
I'm okay. Let's hear you.
Yeah, well, Abu just Muhammad on the phone. Abu, you know, sometimes I really blame the people. These people, you know, they go to our country for who they, and then you guys let it go through your and you got elected in. You know, if this is that's why what people say to our people, no good infrastructure, no good hospital, they put just good in our country. Taking this money for election people, brother.
Thank you very much. Liberian citizens are dying in unsafe condition. When the citizens in Grand Cayman decided to protest against B Mountain bad labor, what did they do? And I see Gregor police went and killed them. What did the government do? Compromise the life of the people with $5,000. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning, Abu. Good morning to the many listeners. Yes, I come to tennis and prefer to be called the ambassador of the country. I call for peace. Abu, the country is drowning, and we are depending. For me, the issue that has to do with opposition or imposition is that for me, I'm not really diving into it too much because you guys are the only people that are really standing to help us to fight the issue because people who are depending on to really, shake the government, take their feet to the fire. Read a lot of things against them, they read it from the Facebook, one of things the way the guys used to go in the United States, be lobbying, spoiling the government, doing all of that. We're not even seeing it. Everything is there, dumber.
My brother, talk for yourself. This is your country. Let we ourselves talk. Don't wait for nobody to talk. I just provide a serious, every day I sit down here and tell you, say, United Party is a bad organization. It's a terrible organization. Right? They came here, they sold this country future. Or anything depending on say labor natural resources, they finish selling all. Jawria Kenya struggling with friends and things to put one or two things in place. You finish giving everything out, then you can't blame that man or blame CDC. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Johnson G. Ure calling from Ria.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let me tell you, this brother government, we've been saying it every day, we say the government not been well for us. You guys tell me that someone that can and group of 6 years, 12 years rather, and then someone that can and group of 6 years, then you want to compare the group of them. The Joseph Brother level, and then you know the party, they want to spoil the country. You can compare, you can say the 6 years of John Wheeler that spoil the country. No, the Joseph Brother government, they want to spoil, they yeah. And I must say, yeah. So compare the 12 and they say they can another say, yeah. So can you compare that? No. So the country, my brother, the just 5 hours I'm not talking for all. For the government, don't mean nothing. Don't mean no well for us. Thank you.
Yeah, for all we'll tell you. Y'all go for that. And I have been me. Our job is to come and put you on your car. Y'all go, y'all be dancing, y'all do anything. Ain't get nothing to do. But we are committed to exposing the Unity Party. The Unity Party must be dealt a perpetual death. They are dangerous. They are wicked. They've damaged this country, and they do not apologize for it. They continue to do it unabated. Good morning. Let's hear you. Look at the Ministry of Transport. Ministry of Transport now is a ghost camp. Credit to who? Unity Party and Boakai. Take the people's job. The whole government institution give it out to a Lebanese company. Good morning. Let's hear you. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 500 104 are the numbers. Let me take 5 more calls. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm calling from province.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you know the party at Piranha Club. And I got a car, they don't care for that. All the weekend they do, dream hiding time. They take everything we say on your way. So, all the calendar. Our journey with people, we're still on inside. And I need the party people. We get there. I'll go with the family.
Thank you very much, man. Wow, man. That's it. And they see be man talking. They're planning to expand the people concession. Right? That moment what the children died in King George was a moment to review B Mountain. What did the government do? They compromise it. Who then went there and killed the people? In the police. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning, my brother.
Morning.
Thank you. The official spokesperson for the Liberian movement, William W. I came from Kawe. Abu, we are in so much trouble on a JMB. Because the point was to review the contract that you were saying the last time. And then when Grand came and care of people, people are protecting that the agreement is not in their interest. But then what this government did, and then they say that they talking about it. No. So the good thing we'll do is to review the contract and see how they can put good thing there for your citizen. But not always taking money out of the bank, then you let the citizen, it's wrong. As a government, you dare to people, so you don't be there for the people. People get a power, get a social benefit. But if you're not doing it, everything is either upside down. Thank you.
Thank you very much. $1 billion is being taken out of this country just by one company. When we get a single meter on yet, only 2,000 jobs they say they will create. Good morning.
Good morning, Bravo.
Morning.
How you doing?
Fine, let's hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I beg you, I want you to please go through that document. We want to record it to have it in and listen and record for Ashila State.
Okay, I will do that. You should keep it because people can be giving you all the information. Then the men will carry raspberry, and then they will go call Joey and then they'll get what in Joey? Joey, I want to be a blessing to this country. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, you this call is not ready yet. 3 more to go. Good morning. Morning. Go ahead. Yeah, 50 years, 60 years. How many of us know will be here up to 2076? Thank you. Useless people. Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Good morning. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
This is Pastor Debano Kopo. I call from District 11.
Go ahead, Pastor.
Firstly, Abu, I want to thank you. You are a young guy, very intelligent, very patriotic. You do your best to acknowledge these young people. Like you said, really, there should be a radical stand for young people in this country. The older people have failed and destroyed this country. Can you imagine you sign any kind of progress agreement? It's not a new thing. We've been hearing these things. But for you to give us step-by-step in-depth analysis, yes, and ending of this contract, it's very evil. So these young people in this
Thank you very much. Let me take the final call. Good morning. I'm fine. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. This is J. Henry Nana. I'm actually forced to call this morning. You see, from the one of the United Party, this particular party, you call the organization that I agree with you. They are so demonic. Their government in the past, present, you will never see any good thing. You talk about rape case, so whatsoever you think about it, you can see everything, anytime they come to power. People are so demonic to the extent that we, the Christian of Muslim, we are not careful. This particular country. It will not be easy. Maybe the next 20 years, I mean 70 years, kind of contract with a company. Where would we be? You, Abu myself. Where would we be? We are all in our 30s and our 40s. Some of us. Where would we be at that time? Almost 70 years. Abu, the fact of the matter is, in fact, I'm waiting for Honorable Akaro's going to come and propound on most of the issues and things so that they can see. But I have had the young people, it is just put back the particular formula. In fact, they do not even come out there. So we are always there to face it. Now, Hedikin and a lot of problems in the country, Joviaki and facing. Now they see the party that come out of power, just to bring a lot of problems. They know that at the end of the day, Jovia will come and face it again. So we are just depending on God through Jovia so he can come and face it again for us. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. And folks, this is it. It's important. You know, these conversations are intended to reawaken our consciousness, our spirit of national consciousness. You know, we can do the politics and all that, but we have to be very, very clear with certain things. It is absolutely, I am just reading to you the contract that was signed across the different sectors, and we didn't even capture everything. Most of the so-called contract you think about in the country, it is the Unity Party organization that signed everything, fraudulently committed our country and our future, right? And then we're getting peanuts, right? The same fools that sat here when police were opening fire and killing peaceful protesters in Cape Mount, standing for their birthright. They killed them, and B Mountain has paid nothing in damage. Our government compromised it. And these are the people that got the audacity to be talking about, oh, the people, right? So that today, Chaye woke up from yesterday, you're going to investigate what in B Mountain on the killing of those Grand Cape, and he is a Kematinian. You're asking why he refused to produce that. Chaye is a UP journalist. You're asking they were not. These are the people collecting kickbacks to compromise the country. We will not do that. We'll continue to tell you. They didn't like us that have been it. For me, I don't care about who likes me, who doesn't like me. For as long as I'm living my purpose. And I'm not picking force on anybody. I'm not creating problem for anybody. But I am living my purpose. My purpose is to become a voice for the voiceless. And that's what we want to do. That's where our fulfillment comes from. It is hurting. We're having our children. We ourselves cannot have this. Our parents struggle in this country. We ourselves, we're struggling. We can't, no matter what, no matter how intelligent that we display, nobody able to come to your help. Nobody can give you one support. A rich country like us, blessed, endowed with riches all over. You just get one organization that will come and run the country like a society club. And then then they pass the audacity to even be saying that they will be in power forever. And you not coming. Are you the custodian of this country to come and tell us who will come back to power, who will not come back to power? Is it within your purview? You're looking at the constitutional decision of each and every 5.something million inhabitants of this country. And then you want to own that onto yourself to say who will become. You'll try it, you'll see what will happen. But let me take a break. Crime Stop Up. We'll come back. Of course, Honorable Gray, we will expand more on the B Mountain thing. And we'll go from one to the other, From time, we'll be talking. So when I be telling you about the damage that Unity Party now caused this country, that any San Liberian citizen, you go to the ballot board, you see Unity Party, you see that chicken head there, right? You will run away. You take out your slipper, you run. You know what I mean? We start be fighting how to clean their mess. 50 year, 70 year, 63 year, 64 year, this, that. just swallow all of our future for their package change. Then you can't sit down here when you are talking and say CDC damage. CDC damage where? CDC even manage, an inch. What thing? Is that CDC? What kind of nonsense is that? Another break. But I got signature on everything. We are coming down, old man here. Come stop it. We'll be right back.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. Really can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must take it. I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and me.
Okay, this is Crime Stopper. This is Crime Stopper, of course, the official partner and sponsor of the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9. This is where we discuss those issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development without fear nor favor. We speak truth to power. And of course, we can tell you that indeed this country one day will be redeemed. And of course, we all will be excited. And our children will be glad about the sacrifices and the contribution we are all making to ensure that this country is redeemed from the hands of the devil. The devil took over this country in 2005. They're still here. We need to clean this country from them. Yes, we will take the country back. We'll take the country back. We, the ordinary people, the masses, the plebeian, will take this country back. We the shoe shambler, the motorcyclists, the cap men, and the mechanic man children, right? The market woman, everybody will take this country back. The future man children, we will take this country because we got nowhere to go. We don't have any other visa in our pockets. In fact, we don't even have a passport, our own passport. We don't have it, so we got nowhere to go. Right, we're right here, so we can decide the fate of this country, not these buggers who have a divided allegiance. So let me read for you, right? The extractive companies investment information, extractive company investment information, 2023. One, Sam Darby Plantation is in Bomi and Cape Mount County. The United Party signed 63 years agreement with them, 63 years. In 2009, they signed this contract with Sam Darby, and Sam Darby is supposed to remain in Liberia with license and ownership on that part of the country for up to 2072. 2072. That's when anybody can do anything about it. Then they also signed Western Cluster, a 2.6 billion investment size in mining on the Mano River, right? For 25 years. August 2011, they signed this, and it's to be enforced up to August 2036, right? China Union, the same Unity Party with Joseph Boakai signature affixed, mining, Bond County, 25 years, January 19, 2009 to January 18, 2034. Joseph Boakai have caused this country more damage than any other human being you can think about. Equatorial Palm Oil, 100 million size, construction, agriculture, Grand Bassa County, 25 years, August 6, 2008, with Boakai signature on it, and it's to end August 5, 2033, right? Maryland Oil Palm Plantation, 64 million concession size, agriculture, Maryland County, 25 years, with an automatic extension of 10 years to make it 35 years. August 2011, they signed this. It shall end August 2036, right? By that time, they are a multi-billion dollars company, and they're able to wield influence and bend any administration hand backward to extend them or keep them here. If you're going to do that for a Liberian company, then we are good. Kavala Rubber Plantation is $78 million concession agriculture, Maryland, 50 years. What? Why are you saying it's some 50 years? 50 years. Damn it. August 2011, they signed this. August 2061. I told you, I say, y'all go select other country, other political party. United Party have caused this country serious injury. Meta Steel Holding, 1.6 billion. Meta Steel, right? Nimba County, Bond County, and Grand Bassa, 25 years. They have just extended it by another 25 years, right? With a possible 25 years. So technically, they have extended Meta Steel for 50 years. You and myself get to deal with Meta Steel. Go there. People still living in tent. No improved medication. Nothing. No good school. Go see the community that this kind of company is in. 50 years, plus 25, 75 years of our country existence. In our future, after that, we'll come back, we'll sit down here. We'll all stay poor and hungry. Unity Party. How do you sign that kind of thing? You call yourself educated people. Now I see why the people can say the educated people has caused problem for this country than any other. BHP Billiton, Liberia, 1.5 billion. Mining, Nimba and River says 25 years. Ends June 3, 2035. Then you have Golden Verulium, Maryland County, 65 years. Golden Verulium, 65 years. They get Golden Verulium in these counties. Maryland, Sino, Riverside, River G, and Grand Coup. So they just grab the whole southeast and just tie them down. 65 years. Now you see, I saw you be like that. They don't face the people road. They don't face school. Nothing. Then the civil go. As I listen to this little girl, body minister, Cornelia Craft, sitting somewhere in sun, and somebody tell me, oh, you know the thing she's doing. Yeah? You think the boy Grand Coup, he knows it, the boy Sano and the Southeast, he knows the United Party is responsible. Who signed 65 years contract? Right? You tie the people down, and the African body that I want, the people going to sit and she go talk nonsense about, oh, no football academy. Bwaka get fun in Lufa, right? Bwaka get fun in Lufa. No football academy in Sano, right? Let's agree. We are play football to the higher level. And Bwaka the agriculture. What happened to the West African agriculture program in Lufa? The Safun 8. Bali, we are brought hospital here, right? Up to 8 of them across the country that he signed onto. We are not signing 65-year contract, 70-year contract, right? 80-year contract to foreign companies and not telling them to build the Southeast Road. You get the people 65-year contract, you tell them to build Southeast Road. They were the one that damaged the road to that extent, and you can't blame we are for it. Useless group of people. Putu Mine, Grand Jida County, 25 years. They honor arrangement to extend Putu Mine. So this is a time for Liberians to stand up. Stand up. I'm telling you, y'all got to stand up against the Unity Party. Y'all got to stand up. This thing is no party business. Your children, you born, they will not get no hope in this country. Unity Party finish selling all. Right? You yourself will live in poverty. You'll be begging. When you get wedding, you got to red letter, put in envelope, pass it around. You from a rich country, but to do your own wedding, you got to put letter in envelope, pass it around, looking for all kind of people to put money together to marry a woman for you. To put baby outside, you got to put paper in envelope, pass it around for people to put your baby outside for you. For your woman to go give birth, you got to pay around baby over baby top. You think we're supposed to be going through that in this country? And then we finish. They see United Party sell the country. The whole future of the country, they finish selling it. Then our children are all born again, they will kind of become of age. Then they can't go through those same experience. Y'all need to rise up. That's what needs to happen to this useless organization, Unity Party. They've damaged this country. That's what they've done. I don't like them. And they know it. They know it very well. But it's okay. Right? Okay. So let me try to link up with the general, the man who speaks without fear, the man whose voice remains towering, on the political landscape of our country. The man whose time in the legislature was marked by very passionate advocacy for the people. Akaros Moses Gray, and the stalwart of the People's Party, the CDC, the Grassroots Party, the Market Women Party, the Coconut Sellers Party, the Yana Boys Party, just the Masses Party, the old folks, people with disabilities party. You saw it when Regina Nangbe was appointed to the Lottery Authority. The disabled community felt it. They saw it. They saw the change from 5 cup of rice in plastic bag to sometimes two bags of 25 kg rice to them. To opportunity for education at different universities. CDC provided a scholarship. There were programs. Compare Regina Nangbe and the CDC time at the Lottery Authority, catering for people living with disability, to the Unity Party 12 years with Katumu Bwaka office in charge, and that of the current 2 to 3 years that we are experiencing them. Compare it and see. This is where, you know, so when we come here, we just don't speak from the blue when we tell you that, oh, this is it. We'll keep telling you. You want to call us sedition, you want to call or whatever, you can go ahead, you call it, that's your business. But we will not stop telling the Liberian people the truth. You know, the party is a dangerous organization. It's infested with mean people. Selfish, mean, and divisive people. What do you see? You came here, people in their own country, sweeping the road for $50, $75, you take them, you remove them. In their own country. 150 job, you take them off. Then the other clown called his CSA director, took his family people, his wife people, carry them and put them in places. Go to JFK. I know his wife or his sister or what. He just put them all over, creating new positions. Should the country be only for a few family or for everybody? They went to JFK and other public health facility and scrape off all the free services that are benefiting the poor people during the CDC time. All the free services, the free medication, under 5 years and all, they put taking money from our people. They're taking money from our people to pay themselves and pay their relatives. That's what they're doing. And you think we are not in dangerous moment? We are. Certainly in dangerous moment. You think somebody need to come beg you to say, oh, take an action against the government for your country? Nobody need to beg you. We only need to educate you, enlighten you, and of course, and bring you realities for you to see and think. Sit down, think about your country, think about your children, think about your future. That's what you have to do. Right? So we try to get Mr. Gray. This B Mountain thing, this is something that we have been flagging, making noise about it and talking about it. And we interest you to know the reason why Bwaka paid visit to B Mountain, the reason why Bwaka, in spite of the comments he made, asking Kemontinians, right, to stand up against people who were, quote unquote, acting against their interests, right? The reason why Bwaka became a friend to that scene B Mountain, and that scene B Mountain rented a private jet for Bwaka, and Bwaka flew to Lofa County in a private jet, and then somebody is telling us, oh, the vice president was shocked. Wasn't it the same B Mountain that provided private jet for Bwaka to go? You think Bwaka is not aware that what the people are doing? On what basis the private jet was provided? Do you know that? Your problem is right before you. He's dressing up, wearing designer shirts, designer shoes, costing, right, $7,000, $8,000. Man who was on live radio complaining about his inability, right, to take care of himself to the point where he had to go for a loan that he couldn't pay. Our monies were put in the bank. Others were giving it to him. He couldn't pay back. He's been living on the state. And even in opposition, he had to live on our savings. Then you come here, you acting like you stranger and somebody trying to change the goalpost, right? B Mountain ever gifted George Weah private jet in the country? Who the first president B Mountain gave private jet to be passing around? You looking for who the problem? They're not Uncle Joe. They're not Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe can say we'll visit Western Cluster. Uncle Joe visited Bombing County. Up to now, Bombing County Rose Paul. Uncle Joe ain't telling Western Cluster to face it. Western Cluster flying heavy trucks on Bombing County Road. The whole road damage. Please, you saw spend 25 minutes to go. You spend 2-3 hours. Uncle Joe is aware. But since Uncle Joe visited Western Cluster and came back, the entire United Party ain't talking anything about Western Cluster anymore. They see where Uncle Joe visited B Mountain. And as soon as you go, they envelope life not correct. As soon as the people settle the man, then you start praising the people. Then you start praising. What kind of Uncle Joe is? Huh? What kind of Uncle Joe Papa is? So those are the problems. Check the fleet. Ask B Mountain to bring. Okay. We already have Honorable Gray. We've been trying to connect with Honorable Gray this morning to help us. A very patriotic Liberian leader. Those are some of the reasons we've been telling you. You need to know who to vote. People who have stood up for something. The nation know them for the principles and the value that they stand for. You can't let criminals to run unnecessary propaganda and say, oh, we want Gray again. Who you get there to be standing? But anyway, Honorable Gray, good morning. Welcome. You're live on the radio.
Oh, Abu, good morning. How are you? Good morning to you and your co-host. I mean,
I'm here alone today. I'm alone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing you. So, but good morning to you and good morning to Freedom FM family and the people of Liberia.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Gray. You know, we're intrigued by your stance as a leader in this country. The time you serve Liberia, right? Your voice still echo with the passion and patriotism that you took to national debates and all of that. And since you left, there's a whole void. We are no longer seeing these kinds of passionate and, informed contribution to national discourses and national conversations as new revelations, fresh revelations are coming out around some decisions. Hello, are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Okay, so
you want us to call direct?
Yeah, please. Okay, so let's do that because this internet thing can be going in and out. So let's try to connect through direct means, but my fear is whether these rogue regime will not try to interfere with that as well, right? So Honorable Gray will join us, and once he does, we go directly into the issue. So Honorable Gray, the nation is torn by revelations around the billions and billions that have been taken out of this country by B Mountain, with peanut being remitted to our country in royalty and all of that. And the Unity Party has put out a posture of surprise or, ignorance about all of this that's happening. So we saw the post you made. I would like to talk about it more since you were also a member of the legislature. What do you know? What Liberians should know about this whole B Mountain concession and the eyebrow that have been raising since this revelation?
Look, we got to be sincere to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pretend. We got to be very sincere to ourselves. And in your opening statement, I heard you said sometimes the way people put leadership in this country is very essential. The legislature will always make people opportunists, for example, because these are people who understand the issues, who fought and committed themselves to fighting for the Liberian people. One of the reasons why I never voted for almost 99.9% of concessions in the history of this country, I've always had the feelings that the nation has been exploited. I've always had the feelings. The Unity Party people are disingenuous, bunch of criminals, desperate hustlers. They are a very wicked group of people, extremely wicked group of people. Didn't Boyka preside on the passage of the B Mountain Agreement in 2013? The same year that Block 13 was passed in 2013. Didn't Joseph Boyka preside over it as head president of the Liberian Senate? Wasn't the Senate dominated by Unity Party? And 19 senators endorsed Joseph Boyka. Wasn't the House of Representatives in between 2012 to 2017 dominated by the Unity Party? Didn't we have Ellis Tano from the Unity Party as Speaker? Later on, didn't we have Emmanuel Nukwe? In fact, it was Ellis Tano who was Speaker in 2013 when that agreement was passed, dominating the Unity Party. Wasn't Nukwe the chairman on Waste, Means and Finance?
I mean, the B Mountain Agreement.
The B Mountain Agreement in 2013. Emmanuel Nukwe, who ran as vice president to Joseph Boyka in 2017. Wasn't he the chairman on Waste, Means and Finance in 2013? Wasn't Ellis Tano the Speaker from the Unity Party in 2013? Wasn't Joseph Boyka the president of the Senate who presided over the passage, who signed the B Mountain Agreement? What we're pretending for, there's a history of this agreement.
Okay.
Somebody jump up, they say 2023 there was extension. Okay, granted. Do you think that when an agreement is passed internationally for extension, you can just cancel it? Who told you that? If they pass on agreement, the foundation of the agreement is very important. Because when they pass the agreement, okay, for example, in fact, the agreement may not be the best of the agreements. Or if you look at 2013 agreement, and you look at 2023 agreement, in 2023 agreement, more benefit goes to the country and the country than 2013. I want you, the journalists, to independently put the two agreements on the table and debate the agreements. In fact, who was the chairman on the Committee on Investment for the B Mountain Agreement? Aklare Masakwe from the Unity Party in 2023.
In 2023?
Yes, he was the chairman on the Committee on Investment. Who was the chairman on Waste, Means and Finance? Daton Salah. Okay, the 2023 agreement, Jeremiah Kuhn, who was the vice president running mate for Joseph Boyka, didn't he vote in the Liberian Senate for it? Didn't he vote for it? Okay, let's stop the hypocrisy as if to say Jeremiah Kuhn is surprised.
So what's the point you're trying to make?
The point I'm trying to make is that the vice president for is a hypocrite.
Okay.
You vote for something, you supported it. Okay? The United Party, look, you can remember that there were accusations that B Mountain gave United Party 22 cars in 2023 election. Who is this McCarthy guy that Joseph Boyka is making very rich? Walter McCarthy.
Yeah, we've heard it. This Walter McCarthy name severally.
Yeah. The guy, okay, just go to a horse. The mayor, Ellen Tam, he was Lands and Man, I think Deputy Minister of Lands and Man, presiding over a lot of natural resources of the country and dealing with all of these companies. He helped to bankroll and lobby for Joseph Boyka campaign. How he brought the 22 cars, the pickups. Who gave it to him? And Joseph Boyka, they B Mountain here. I want the Liberian people to listen very well. And when Joseph Boyka was going to fire here west, and a B Mountain helicopter that took Joseph Boyka to Lofa. Do you remember that President Salif used to drive to B Mountain? Okay? And sleep there? The B Mountain was brought in by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Joseph Boyka. We got to stop. There are widespread allegations that they sponsor Unity Party campaign.
Okay.
And to further justify that, by that allegation, when Joseph Boyka became president, he couldn't drive by road to go to Lofa County because he was too old to ride on the road that he didn't fix. Okay? B Mountain flew into fire. You need to put that video on your page. You need to put the pictures on your page. You need to show it to the Liberian people because I guess you are going live. I guess.
Sure.
Okay? The They need to see exhibits. They need to see evidence. Now, you know, it's sad. It's dangerous. The hardy people laugh.
Honorable Gray, let me ask one question quickly. So, when the agreement was signed in 2013, was the royalty set at 3% for Liberia that Liberia was going to get?
I will not actually say exactly because I have to look at it. I will not say actually.
Which we always try to do together. Because we want to know at what point, because the alarm is raised as to what B-Mountain gets monthly and what Liberia's benefit. And
there are other social benefits now. Because imagine when we came to power, we had to push B-Mountain to even start building schools in our area and uplifting the livelihood of the people.
That's correct. I can remember that.
Remember when we visited B-Mountain in 2017? We had to push because we went there 2017 to campaign. The Lord President, we are going to ensure the condition in King George. We had to push B-Mountain to pave the roads. You know about the story. We have to do that. Okay? And I will try to get the agreement in 2023 and send it to you. And the agreement in 2013. So you can try to elaborate people the difference in maybe the social benefits. These people saw this country. Look, let me tell you, between 2009 and 2012 of January, before we got inducted into office, the Unity Party in 3 years, I will send you the report even in the Guardian newspaper, one of the biggest newspapers in America. Okay? And there's a report on Green Advocate. The Unity Party signed 68 agreement in 3 years. 68 agreements.
Between 2009 and 2012?
Yes. Between 2009 and January 2012. That report came out in 2013. The Unity Party signed, I'm not guessing, I'm telling you, the Unity Party signed 68 concession agreement. And the Auditor General of the Bureau, John Modu, after an analysis of the 68 concession agreement, he declared 66 bogus. That's why you can hear about 66 bogus concession agreement. 66 bogus agreement. The guy sold the entire country. The highest concession in the history of this country was under the Unity Party 12 years.
I just read some of them.
The highest. I'm talking, I said in 3 years. You know, let me say this to you and listen, reiterate it. B-Mountain hit Akaro's grade. B-Mountain. Meter Steel hit Akaro's grade. Firestone hit Akaro's grade. B-Mountain, the guys came for a public hearing, almost got into physical fight. The B-Mountain you're talking about.
Okay.
Especially when the chemical went in the water and was killing the fish. Okay? When I was there, B-Mountain, I was put under the hearing. I will send you documents. You know one thing, this time, when you do things, records don't lie.
Records don't lie. We're going to put all the records out.
Records don't lie. You saw me on the floor disagreeing with Meter Steel publicly through a visual and video evidence.
That's correct.
The government came the year past Meter Steel. You saw me disagreeing with Firestone to dismiss people. I disagreed with B-Mountain agreement because I want the Liberian people to understand. We gotta be clear. You can't get cancel concessions. That long-winded battle, concession is done.
So the problem is actually from the negotiating point of the contract.
Now, let me tell you another thing. You see, people gotta be fair to themselves. They guys on Unity Party, they are damn wicked. Sorry for the language.
Go ahead.
They are damn wicked and evil. Okay, they are evil. Why they didn't talk 2013 about the concession that they passed? Why did they flag the issue of the people?
They're trying to blame the CDC.
No, but look between 2013 and 2017. Look at King George. Take the picture of King George. For example, between 2013 to 2017.
Okay.
How bad of that place was. No hospital.
So meaning the CDC made it better?
Okay. Vocational training education school, for example.
Okay?
The people of Cape Town are listening. They will call him to confirm this.
No, there was let me tell you, there was time, I went B Mountain, in fact, on Dr. Buffer Chimos instead of a committee. I went to B Mountain. I went there twice. Okay? And they took me from the committee because of the argument that when B Mountain appeared before the Capitol building, the argument we had. I told them I cannot support them. And when I saw the condition, I listened to the people of Grand Cape County. I listened to the plantation people. I told them there was term under we are administration, even under we are administration. Some of the people from B Mountain were protesting because they were saying the new agreement place to B Mountain was not meeting up to the demand of the agreement. There were times that I even stood up against my government. Okay? There were times for B Mountain, but I will say this much to you. When the people of B Mountain were protesting under this government for their welfare, in our agreement, there are things that should be given to the people of King George. There are things that should be given to Grand Cape County in the 2023 agreement. Unfortunately, we left power. But the people are protesting for some of those benefits under the Unity Party-led administration. What they did, Joseph Bagadan went and shot and killed the people. They killed the people up to today's day. Nothing has come for under it.
Absolutely, there have been no reparation. Even the company has not paid any damage.
The vice president went to B Mountain. The vice president that King George voted for. Because King George voted the Unity Party to some extent in 2023. Okay? I know they're regretting the action. The vice president went there and he never spoke about the death of the guys. They killed people and they said they were giving them $5,000 US. The vice president only went there were concerned about what he would get from B Mountain and come back.
You mean you got something? You mean you got something from B Mountain?
Jeremiah never won a water wash in his life, even as senator. He won a water wash of over $250,000 United dollars. That wash you see on here. He goes there. Let me tell you, that cool guy is a very wicked guy. You go there, people children die. You should have gone to meet up with the community. Go and assess what is happening in the community. Interact with the people in the community. Talk to them. Go and sympathize with the family.
Somebody said that wasn't on the itinerary of the visit. The visit was to engage.
What is best? What is better than meeting the people that you represent? What is better than meeting the people that voted for you? So you went to the company to get smoking and return to Monrovia? What happened to the people who voted for the Unity Party in King George? What happened to them? What happened to the people children that were killed? That were shot? So the vice president has no concern to sympathize with the family. The vice president of the country, we should go and call a community meeting and sit with the people and interact with the people. He went to King George. He only went on a plantation to receive a plantation benefit and pretend. Wasn't cool in the legislature 2020.
No, Honorable Gray, what point are you trying to make? Are you trying to say that by that visitation, Vice President Kuhn gets something from B Mountain?
But that normal thing.
Okay.
That normal thing. Who is a businessman? That normal thing for that ball.
So he gets paid to even visit the place.
What I'm trying to get at, I'm trying to get at the welfare of the people. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I agree, but I agree, Mr. Gray. Just hold on 1 minute. I agree. We have to speak about the welfare of the people and the sensitivity of what happened there. But the visit also reveals something that's troubling, that's drawn the attention of each of us, right? That is generally, what are we benefiting as a country from what is happening there and in the mountains and the
Let me just say this to you. I want to say this to you. Put me on record. I want to say to Grand Cape County, unfortunately, some of us have never represented Grand Cape. Unfortunately, some of us have never been in the legislature for Grand Cape. If I represented for that place, if I represented for that place, they will kill me. The government will kill me. Because you will not be digging on our wounds. You will not be digging and taking our gold and keep maintenance in our area. Say that the people should protest. The people should put their life on the line.
But the last time the people protested, they killed them. Nothing came out of it up to now where we speak.
They kill everybody. Because you know it's not good. Let me tell you, the old man was talking to me. He was telling me, my son,
our own resources, see how the people taking it. They go and download in Grand Cape County can take care of the Republic of Liberia. And we sit and allow the people to transport it in a plane that transported Joseph Boakai. They pay for trip for Joseph Boakai and charter plane for him. Joseph Boakai. The last time the private jet he rode, they took care of the private jet for him. The same private jet the B Mountain Authority flew from Liberia when he came to Liberia. That the same private jet they gave to Joseph Boakai the last time. No.
Okay.
Sorry, but I will not use the word that I use on my Facebook page because the public. If I bet, I will say, but shit, when I come for all of it. Joseph Boakai and Kun in the people pocket.
Okay, and that's exactly what I was coming to as to what should we expect? Do you trust the moral standing? 1 minute. Do you trust the moral standing of the legislature to put aside the political party differences and say let's correct this for once and call this thing?
Let me tell you, put the legislature aside. I'm ready for that one. The agreement implementation. Can Joseph Boakai and Jeremiah Kun, because the implementation and the government in the legislature feel with our own work. All the agreement, all the benefits that in it for the people of King John and Grand Cape County. Can Joseph Boakai and Jeremiah Kun ensure that the people do all? The training, for example, the corporate social funds, for example, for the country, the corporate social funds for the community, for example, the paving of roads, for example, okay, and other things they're supposed to do for the people. Can Joseph Boakai and Kun ensure that it's executed because of executive function? The labor ministry there.
And those are what the CDC put in the law that should happen.
Yes, definitely. So can they make it happen for me? Because we left 2023. You know what the people
are they not making it happen?
But it's not happening. Why the people are protesting? Why the people of King John are protesting? The people of King John
So why do you think they are not making it happen?
The people in B Mountain Pocket.
How?
You say how? Don't you know who get the 22 vehicles to United Party, the pickups? The 22 pickups for campaign is a reciprocity. Okay? In the big English language, we call it reciprocity.
But they were in opposition then.
Why are you talking about? They brought a company to the country, then they were in opposition.
Okay, you mean United Party brought B Mountain to the country?
United Party was in power 2013 when they signed the agreement. Okay? They brought a company. There's no argument that United Party will argue OCDC brought GTMS. They brought NETEC.
Boakai Jaliba from NOCA has written on his Facebook page accusing the likes of McGill and others that benefit and the CDC, and in fact even said that the B Mountain company is paying for the party headquarters construction.
You see, Boakai Jaliba is sick in the head. He has mental derangement. Why you can't accuse Joseph Boakai who presented 2013? Okay? Boakai Jaliba is there. Boakai Jaliba, the government in power. What have they done with the B Mountain agreement? Their government in power, NOCA. He worked at NOCA. NOCA gave 8 more blocks up. They sat at NOCA and they gave 8 more blocks out. Of the 8, they gave 4 to one Nigerian man. One Nigerian man who took our oil block on a United Party government before. He took some oil block.
After Easy.
And when he sold the oil block for millions of dollars, the same thing that's happening today with B Mountain. The man took the oil block on a United Party. He went to another group of people. He sold the oil block for millions of dollars. He got over $50 million in his pocket walking away. United Party, the same United Party government, the same after Easy sponsored Joseph Boakai in 2023. The same man comes back to the country. And United Party gave him 4 oil blocks. 4. The man does not have the capacity. He coming go side to another company to benefit. And now Boakai Jaliba to NOCA. You're talking about concession.
Hello, great. Are you there? Hello. Okay. There's something. Let me call. Let me rejoin. These are very interesting conversation. Honorable Moses Akaros Gray is our guest right here, making sense of the B Mountain conversation that's currently in the public space. Honorable Gray.
Oh, sorry, I was calling you on my other number.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. You're live now.
Yeah. So what I tell you back here, Morastani? You just saw, look at on a United Party. In 2 years, they gave Mitasti agreement. In 2 years, the Mitasti agreement as CDC rejected, they passed it. We refuse to give a single oil black on our government.
But do you think like talking about the Metasti thing?
United Party has a history of selling the resources of the country.
Do you think the Metasti agreement that they have extended now is better than the B Mountain we are talking about?
Let me say this to you. Metasti, B Mountain, Firestone, nothing better.
Wow. You could
nothing better.
You could run yourself into some trouble.
For me, I want to say this much to you. Mita still hate me because I'm one of the who stood up on the floor and rejected the agreement on how we are. They don't like it. B Martin, they hate me. I can say this much to you. I will send you documentary evidence of my disagreement with B Martin. Okay, B Martin hate me. Mita still, I will send you documentary evidence of my disagreement. Firestone, in fact, I went on the VOA to tell them that there is not a plantation. Okay. But again, you said something very important. The caliber of people that you put in the legislature, where their stance, where their position is with the agreement being reviewed. They say just reviewing the agreement. The first thing the government should do under this government, that agreement I'll buy in 2023, make sure that the people implement every benefit for the people of Grand Cape County in the agreement.
Okay.
Now the first approach, let me repeat, the first approach for this B Martin agreement is for this government to ensure that the people benefit, the people are protesting for the benefit in King John. You shut that ball. People have to put the ball on Mother with him die. Jeremiah goes to B Martin. Wanted to meet the hierarchy of B Martin to take a court. But he stepped on the masses who made him. The masses who made him Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. Tell them back up on King John. Our people are on our voice and they are listening. They are crying. The Vice President of the country goes there and he cannot meet the people. They cannot meet the people. The Grand Cape country, the people got to go to the bush and sit down and talk to the traditional leader and spark the importance of protecting their people. They got to do that. Grand Cape has a tradition. You know the guy used to bring the jackal on you have on the devil they call jackal? They used to bring jackal on. It's about time that they consistently bring jackal on. Then the government now saying that they can say the people, look, if our representative on our place, I will not just stop now voting for that agreement. But guess what I'm going to do? I was going to put my life on the line. I can't almost say that I don't make a grade. I'm going to put my life on the line. If I was stay in front of the bulldozer, I would do it. If the police were going to shoot me, they were going to kill me. You know why I was going to stay? I was going to be the fight. Because when I stay as a representative for the police to kill me, it's like killing the statement of the country and executing him. That the rate we take and what we need to stand for when people vote for you. Where is Joseph Baga today? You kill the people, no remorse. Then you jump in the people plane. You kill our citizens. You kill our sons. You kill our daughters. Where were the voices in 2013 are talking today? What was Kula Fufana? What was Baga Jaliba who were working in the government? Where were they when the 2013 agreement that was signed and King George did not benefit anything under the government? Where were they? Where were their voices? Where were the more Ali? What did they say?
No hospital for the people, no school for the kids.
Why are they pretending? The B Martin gave them some money for the festival that they had in Grand Cape County and they playing the seat and the pretentious. The B Martin gave some money for the soccer team and the sporting athletes. Did they take the money? Did the country, the people take the money from B Martin and they gave them peanuts?
Meaning, even sons and daughter in the Unity Party are part of the grand conspiracy to rob Grand Cayman County.
No, the thing is that because people want to go to elections, some people get elected, so they got to make the old lawmaker appear by in Grand Cayman County. Then they made themselves look good because they won contest. But have they taken the courage to condemn the 2013 concession agreement by B. Martin? Exploiting our people from 2013 all the way to 2017, 2018. Did any one of them that are named condemn B. Martin? Go and ask the people of B. Martin the condition of B. Martin between the condition of the people between 2013 and 2017. Take the microphone, ask the people where were the schools that were built under the Unity Party-led administration? Where were the hospitals that were built under the Unity Party-led administration? Where were the homes that were actually built under the Unity Party-led administration? Why didn't these cowards and these hypocrites speak? Why didn't they speak? Why did Joseph Boykai, who was the second most important man in the country, preside over it? What was his voice? Where was Joseph Boykai? What was Unity Party? Where were these guys that are speaking today? When in 2024, our citizens were killed in Kinjor. Where were they? Where were the voices of Boykai Jadiwa and other people? Did they condemn the police and the government for killing our people? They told Sekou Dougle to go there on Freeport to carry small money. Small money.
And rice.
And rice. That rest the people of Kinjor want.
The same thing they're doing in Solomba.
Yeah. The people talking about their kids going to school. They're talking about the health situation. They're talking about electricity. That's what they are talking about. Did they condemn the shooting? Did the sons and daughters of Grand Cayman County, who pretentiously pretending to love Grand Cayman County, where were they? The Kamusu, the Grand Cayman County University Association, they attempt to beg us.
Are they still in existence?
They are still in existence. Some of them reach out to us. But we don't represent Grand Cayman County. I told them one time, you get a representative, senator, you get all your people in government now. Look at them. Kamusu, some of you fought for Unity Party-led administration. See how they are being treated. They cannot pay the children's school fees. B. Martin, they have corporate social funds. What are they doing to help to send these kids to school at Grand Cayman County? That they bring from Grand Cayman County. Some of them can become engineers. Some of them can become pilots, etc. What have they done? What lobby have they done with Sunday in power today? To help those sons and daughters to send the children of Grand Cayman to school. And because people want power in 2029, some of them want to be representatives, some want to be senators, so they want to mislead our people.
And our great
people are just stupid. You think the people of Grand Cayman are stupid? You think they're stupid?
Somebody said, but the people of Grand Cayman have always, the people of Grand Cayman County have always supported the Unity Party in spite of all these things going on. They still continue to give themselves.
The Unity Party is their right. We cannot frown on them.
I agree.
I went to King John.
But I did not aware of all these damages. A company that exists there, digging under their homes, digging their future, digging the future of their children, but they're still giving them political power.
It's about time that the people of Grand Cayman demand more from the Unity Party. It's about time. Even the road they face into Rawasport today, that Akaras graded, that Mesa Fua graded, we stood up in the legislature to sign that agreement. Unfortunately, our government left power. That agreement, SSS, the road they're doing now to Rawasport, that we the ones sign that agreement. We ratify the agreement.
Oh, really? So that is a CDC project.
I stood on the legislative floor and I will not lie. One Unity Party law because they were Hassan Kiazolo.
Okay.
I will not miss my words on that. Don't represent Monserrado County, but I told Hassan, say Hassan, Rawasport deserves a rule. Hassan and I fought on the legislative floor on that. Okay. But we are so concerned about that rule. Today, the Unity Party pretending as if to say they're the one who in the budget, they're the ones signing that agreement to face the rule going to Rawasport. What kind of hypocrisy is this? Why Unity Party 12 years there for Grand Cayman County when Grand Cayman County voted for them twice? In 12 years, they could not take electricity to Grand Cayman County. It was under the CDC-led administration that electricity went to Grand Cayman County. That electricity went to Rawasport, the capital city. That electricity from Monrovia all the way went to the border of Bullwater South. Under the CDC-led administration. that some area has street lights. That Ramos Port for the first time to receive street lights. Now under the city administration, United Party stayed 12 years in power. They did nothing for the people. It's about time that Grand Cape Mankante has to open our eyes. You know, when I set him over here and want to decide the fate of Grand Cape Mankante, to decide the fate of the sons and daughters of Grand Cape Mankante, I went to Grand Cape Mankante, let me tell you, in Ramos Port, St. John, the students were being placed out of school. They couldn't pay fees. That there for $30,000 or some more dollars, I had to pay it. I had to pay that. The government school there, government school there. We had to pay that. I had to ask the people of Fantita and Kuta and give them some money and cement to pay their own Palawa huts. Okay. Everybody, you want to run it. When you go Kidman, the people who hold the country, they hijack the future of the country, the country. Certain group of people feel that they want Martinez. But ask them, show me one record. Some brother Jariba attacking McCain and the CBC and the Mo Ali and the other people. Show me one record in 2013 under the United Party administration that stood up against the government. That is show one publication that they challenge the government.
And Kula Fuvana said the people made her senator.
But forget about that, man. Grand Cape Mankante is now ready to make people like Kula and senator of that country. Forget about that. Why you see them running around talking about Bata Jama Festival? They have political intention. And why they talk and carry Jeremiah on there. The essence of that Bata Jama Festival was for Orchid Martinez, but they told Jeremiah on. You told the man from Nima Kante who signed the B Martinez agreement to exploit our people. And you talking there and took $5,000 US from him. Now 5,000 is okay, Jeremiah on. After they made you vice president of Liberia, now 5,000 is supposed to go get Grand Cape Mankante. They say 5,000 you get to Prince Johnson and Hinta. You think Cape Man for sale? Cape Man for sale. The thieves, the drones, the bodios of Grand Cape Mankante, the traditional leaders.
The Camon, don't forget about the Camon.
The Camons, yes. The Sunday and the Poro Society, they have to call a traditional meeting and make a demand to the government. Enough is enough. Otherwise, they will be held responsible for generation on board. We challenge them that they are exploiting our resources. Look at Kinjo. Look at the county. Look at Robert Sport. No, look at Diane Star, where you can break in to go to Kinjo. So the man, look at how our people are being treated. Okay? I have cousins who live there. Okay? We spoke about it. When they stood up, the government had them. They used the brutal force of Gregory Como. They used the police. Then sometimes they take the army there. They use the police right arm to intimidate the people when they're standing up for their rights. Yes, I will find the two agreements so that you can be able to discuss it tomorrow, day after tomorrow.
Please.
We'll find the two agreements.
Please, let's do it.
We'll be able to send it to you people so you can see it. You can see it. When they rather they attack Simon Taylor. Oh yes, you attack Simon Taylor, but why you can't attack Dabla? You Leo, a Jadi Finance chairman run on the ticket of United Party as senator, and he was chairman of the United Party. Wasn't that senator from Grand Cape Mankante chairman of the United Party? What did he do with the agreement? What did they do? They sold the country.
Okay.
United Party, the highest concession agreement in the history of this country. More than 100 concession agreement. Not President government stayed there 27 years.
Going forward, what do you think will be the best choice of the ordinary people in Grand Cape?
They have to stand up. They have to stand up. Nobody can do it best for them. They have to stand up. They have to stop listening to these rascals politicians who are looking for power in 2029. You think you think staying over here, you passing around, you better than people who stood there? They have to vote for their own people who live with them.
Okay.
Who fighting with them? And that's somebody who will come from local after giving 4 oil black to one rascal criminal Nigerian man. Then you're talking about concession. What's telling you talk about concession? When you just sold a raw oil black, 8 of our oil black, what do we stand to benefit from it? And you want to talk about concession?
You want to attack people. You say because they went Turkey. You know how many Liberians go to Turkey for treatment? What Kun used to go there? Now they sing Turkey. What Kun used to go there? Now they sing India too. Oh, you want to talk? They rather want to talk. They rather want to talk.
Yeah, they won't talk. They started talking already.
They are hypocrites. That's why.
So you better say your own.
That's why we got to put United Party on the power. That's why Kate Martinez got to look upon themselves in their own district, in their country. Look upon themselves. Take somebody who understands your struggle and your plight. Not somebody who say I'm already. Not somebody who say I'm already. Can you go there once in a while?
Okay, Honorable Gray.
Okay? No. Let me tell you the whole politics that these boys are playing that because they want contest in 2029.
Who are the boys? The boys to include Baka Jaliba, Mo Ali.
All of them want contest in Grenke Makande, the Kula Fofana. All of them want contest in Grenke Makande. That's why they're acting that the saviors. And they're making money. How much they've been taking by the Grenke Makande? They want to contest in Grenke Makande.
Okay.
They want to contest.
Thank you, Chief.
Okay.
That's
they want to be representative. They want to be senator. That's why they're castigating the other people. But they mean well. When United Party saw B. Martin, saw the resources to B. Martin in 2013, where were they? Were they not appointed?
Okay. All right, let's hear from your people in the county what they make of all of the information you have provided.
I come in listening, but I want to tell you this. I want to say this to you. The people of Grand Cape County honor my voice today. They know I cannot scream. I don't pretend. I was clear with B. Martin. What at Daba Allen from B. Martin. We attend the same church. He could not talk to me. What happened? My stance against B. Martin. Okay. I went there, they took me for on the delegation, and the people of King George can admit there was time that the people were going to King George from the legislature. I wasn't there again because they took me from the committee. They took me from that committee to go and visit B. Martin. Okay, I went there twice. From there, they took me from the committee. I want to say this to our people. If you cannot stand for yourself, do not allow the politicians to mislead you.
Okay.
They won election 2029, while they pretending. If Jeremiah Kun could not come to yours to sympathize for your advocating your children. He could not come to call meeting with the community leaders to understand their plight. But only when to be Martin who going or road a wife for 250,000 in answer dollars or go wash.
Wow.
Your same goal. The same goal from Kidman that ate the face was waiting for Jeremiah Kun.
Okay.
And when he pretending, can you imagine?
Thank you,
pretending and he voted for the punishment of our people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Gray. Well said. And of course, he has provided a lot that you all needed to know. This is where we are. The pretense must stop now. The deception must stop. And Liberians must hear the truth, nothing but the raw truth. You can be flaunting the gold on your hands in front of people, pretending to be empathetic when you are the one receiving the millions in benefit that they've been denied of. 0776 104 104 065 104. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning, Brother Abu.
Morning.
Yeah, let me say thank you to the Honorable Moses Akara for the presence of this morning. I'm one of the victims from Kinjo massacre.
Okay, where you calling from Kinjo right now?
No, not really. I'm calling from Kawata.
Okay, go ahead quickly.
You see, my late brother was 7 years when he left from here in Coastal to go there. He came back only for school fee to us.
Mm-hmm.
And he was shot. The ball I was shot from the back.
Yeah.
Esa Masale. That was my junior brother.
Amen.
On that day, they decided to keep the body, how they call it, the lawyers, they try to take the case. They start sending all kind of threatening remarks. When we not bury our brother, when we not bury our child, we not see the body, we grind it, we throw it into the sea, days and the body.
Who are those threatening? People from the government or from...
The government was threatening and then getting senior to the house and senior to call us for meetings, a conference meeting that day.
Call you all the family now for a meeting to compromise and bury the child.
Yes, to forget for us to bury and forget about it and get our own to go. If we just we say that we're not burying, we wait for law, the government will not have the government. So as depending on God, come for dependent person. We are from that particular case. My brother was shot from the back. My brother, even if they like them, that get ticket. All he left in Tennessee, he never go to go protest.
Wow.
Because they start leading to the protest ground. But they start our father working like
but even if you are there protesting, he did not deserve to be shot and killed.
Yeah, because they all men say they all get in the court as president say that they say to against go against the people, they can't say it go.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So, say, liar, across the road. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Hello. How are you doing, sir?
Good morning. Go ahead. So, you listen to Honorable Gray.
I'm Dean Moses. I'm calling from Sando County.
Go ahead.
Honorable Gray. Honorable Gray has said a lot. The Democratic Unity Party government is a wicked government. You cannot tell Jeremiah who can kill to who father who brought us as a grandfather or a permanent president
We get information on that one there, but just go ahead.
Yeah, so the local government is a pure wicked government. People have to enjoy the slaughter and they were killed. Nothing keep on order in. They went and did it to 5,000.
Okay, thank you very much. Jeremiah Kun did not even visit the victims nor the town. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Thank you, my dear brother. This is Edmund Carr. I'm the vision impaired and pushing for the return of President. We are members of the concerned Liberia for justice. You know, this is why we are calling for justice in Liberia. Because everywhere there is injustice. And like I said on one of the platforms, the visit of Jeremiah Kun should not be considered as on the humanitarian ground. No. Jeremiah Kun was in the House as representative, quote unquote, this extension to talking about. You didn't oppose, you didn't say anything.
Edmond, how can Grand Kema and the Liberian people fix this? It's clear that UP is the one that brought this nightmare and this trouble to our country. How can we fix it? Okay, thank you very much. Stand up to the people. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, my brother, journalist, calling from Brazil, from Kema.
You're a Kemantina?
Yeah, from Kema.
You listen to Honorable Gray?
Yeah, I can't agree with my brother.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I tell you, thank you so much. I tell you, thank you. I pray that.
Not only to tell him thank you, but whether you people will listen to people like Akash Gray and the information that he's providing.
Yeah, I pray that our people there will listen to Akash Gray and 2029 they will contain the witchcraft them that they brought to us. They say that government, their punishment, their homework, our children in school is suffering. When you go back when you read the people, they kill you. I pray our people will listen to Akash Gray and will refuse the people 2029.
Okay, thank you very much, Alma. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yes, my name is Edwin Goldberry, and I do join you from Grand Cape Mount County this morning.
Go ahead from Grand Cape Mount. The vice president was there recently. Too many things are coming out. Honorable Gray has also provided more information, but you were there. Did the vice president have any meeting with the town people to sympathize for the loss of your sons?
No, he did not do it. But let me just make for the Liberian people to understand about you know Honorable Asar Moses Gray. He here from Grand Cape Mount County, and he had a visit during Grand Cape Mount County.
No, but he hear from there. No, 1 minute now. 1 minute. Listen to me. Yeah, no, but listen now. We can't have the conversation like that. You got to listen to me. Okay, thank you very much. I agree. Accra is from there, but you have always been voting for people there. What have they done? You can't scapegoat Accra with that. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm Emmanuel Mendy, joining you from District Number 4.
Go ahead.
All right. All I want to make the Liberian people to understand here is that because from the time me have getting to know Kenrick Martinez has spent like at the end of the 2016 up to 2020 before I could leave that place. You see, they are not the actual people who make the place. I want the Martina to know that Liberia is not just for a Pacific track. But when you see any construction place, that different people here that make that place to be the kind of place they want them to be for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I remember something like 2017, when at the time the late Prince Johnson was still alive. When they came there, we knew what the people told them. And after that day up to today, we know what's happening. But I'm not going to go that far. I stop there right now. I want the Kematinians to know that they want the best for themselves. So if you want the best for themselves, do not listen to what people say. Listen to what will make the country to be better for you. So I stop there for now, brother. I see you people, Liberians. Let us be wise.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So that's it. That's his message he has. Let's take 2 more calls and be out of here. Good morning. Morning.
This is the Secretary General of the Concern Liberia for Justice, and I'm the Commonwealth Chairman. I joined from Stockholm to support. Or you see, like my colleague Egmont yesterday, these are the injustices that will make cataloging and living in a corridor, living with people in privileged positions that you are being, everyone this kind of injustices. That's the reason why we take it on the role to come and echo these injustices.
Okay.
And let me say this to the Liberian people. Leadership is not about the honorific.
Okay, it's not about the honorific. Thank you very much. Lastly, please. Hello, morning. You're the last caller. We gotta go.
Thank you, Abu. This is the right of Gibraltar, and I call you for my comforting survey. Look, Abu, Liberian people, until we can learn, until we can know the importance of ourselves, including Palestinians, then we will understand that this country needs to be better. Why the people were kind of stuff that how you asking honorable leader, but the people came out and they were voting for the United Party with all the humiliation against them, killing the children thing. So when will we learn that I mean this is our right, this is our inheritance? Yeah. It's long time. Thank you, Abu.
It's important. Thank you very much. And folks, this is it. I don't know. People have to stop taking politics and election like some gonna think, oh, the our party, yeah. No matter the damage, no matter the injury. Look at Cape Mount. Look at King George. Folks, this is the Freedom Money Rise, and of course, this is how we like to bring the curtains down on this Monday morning edition.
When they welcome me, they say they want liberator, but when they kill their ground, they change their mind. When they kill their ground, they change their mind. What kind of people?
On this Monday morning presentation of the nation's premier breakfast platform, and of course, this is a conversation that we have to keep having. We have to keep having these conversations to ensure that the eyes and the eyes of our people are open to the reality, and we can all be able to do something to redeem this country from the plunders, from the stealing, from the robbery that's been going on since 2005. This Unity Party entered the political life of our country. They have sold out the future. They've sold out our natural resources. We are here feeding the burn and the pain of it all. And they still wear the audacity to insult us when we speak truth to them. They call us names, but we will not stop. One day, just one day. Until I see you tomorrow, do have yourself a wonderful time. My name is Abu. Bye-bye.